November 12, 1872, Lida Brown McMurray, a student at Illinois State University seeking comradeship opportunities for young women, organized a meeting of 6 in her mother's home. With a vision in mind, the women sent an invitation shortly thereafter to every female student in attendance at ISU, then known as Normal School. Their meetings grew steadily during the next few months, and by spring of the next year, the organization found a permanent meeting location and created a constitution signed by 110 women. They also chose a name, the Young Ladies Christian Association. Soon, other student-led Young Ladies Christian Associations started sprouting up at colleges across the country, directly inspired by the institution Lida Brown McMurray had created. Beginning in Boston in 1866, city-funded Young Women's Christian Associations started to expand throughout the United States. In 1906, the two organizations were united into one called the Young Women's Christian Association of the United States of America. 2 years later, in 1908, a city charter granted the first dedicated YWCA location in McLean County, located on West Monroe Street in Bloomington. Here, members began their mission of empowerment. Demonstrating the purchasing power of women, YWCA McLean County buys its first property on Jefferson Street in Bloomington, complete with a swimming pool and cafeteria. In the 1930s and 40s, YWCA continues its focus on women's health by providing first-of-their-kind training classes for McLean County teachers about how to teach physical education to female students in an era when girls were not permitted to participate in physical education classes in school. During the Second World War, YWCA McLean County answers Uncle Sam in many ways by opening its pool on Sundays to men in military service who are on leave, hosting monthly military dances, and sponsoring a meeting to encourage local women to become members of the WAAC. During the post-war era, adult education classes were taught. And in an era of especially fierce racial segregation and battles for civil rights, YWCA members, including the only African American board member, hold sit-ins at area whites-only restaurants. In 1952, YWCA McLean County invited the director of the Chicago Commission on Human Relations to discuss a race riot in Cicero that happened when an African American moved his family into the all-white community. And defying all norms at the time, in 1955, local civil rights pioneer Carabel Washington was named the first African American president of YWCA McLean County. In 1976, YWCA's current Hershey Road location opened for business, with full-time childcare offered for ages 6 weeks to 5 years old. In 1987, YWCA McLean County established the first area before and after school program at Bent Elementary School. The more recent history of YWCA paved the way to hold its first local Women of Distinction recognition program, honoring women who are trailblazers in their professions, pathfinders for social justice, and women on the rise. Our rich history inspires us to carry on with over 150 years of service to our community. And today, proudly inspired by our rich legacy, YWCA continues to profoundly impact McLean County residents of all ages through our programs and services. YWCA Young Wonders offers comprehensive year-round childcare starting at infancy. Full-time childcare utilizes activities crafted to nurture children's intellectual, social, and emotional development. Children learn through activities, ensuring success by collaborating with parents to create individual childcare plans as needed and by linking parents with resources that can help support children both at home and school. In 2020, YWCA was DCFS licensed as an emergency childcare provider during the national shutdown, enabling us to continue meeting evolving community needs even during a pandemic.
The YWCA stands for an inclusive, safe, encouraging, nurturing atmosphere, and that's what every child deserves to come to every day and be safe and grow and be supported through that.
YWCA Stepping Stones is the Central McLean County Sexual Assault Program, providing 24-hour assistance for sexual assault and sexual abuse victims and their families. Our care includes a 24/7 crisis hotline, counseling, prevention education, and more. YWCA Labyrinth Outreach Services to Women offers reintegration services to formerly incarcerated women with the overall vision to significantly reduce recidivism. Labyrinth helps to rebuild each woman's dignity and nurture her growth as she develops the attitudes and skills required for productive, independent living. Labyrinth Made Goods provides empowering opportunities for women who have experienced incarceration by providing professional development training, apprenticeships, and permanent employment. YWCA Strive helps individuals define their career goals and gain the confidence to seek higher paying jobs or negotiate higher wages as a free professional development program for individuals who struggle to secure or retain living wage employment. RSVP, or Retired Senior Volunteer Program, helps those aged 55 and older put their skills and life experiences to work for their community by facilitating volunteering through carefully matched placement and providing follow-up support. YWCA McLean County continues to provide critical services to our community, inspired by our rich heritage of eliminating racism, empowering women, and promoting peace, justice, freedom, and dignity for all. We are truly for our community, by our community. We're able to carry this torch thanks to support from our community and generous supporters. When you support YWCA, you amplify our ability to serve our community, and you help us fulfill our mission to change the power structures that determine the future, just as we've done for 150 years and counting. With your help, we will continue to work tirelessly until institutions are transformed, until the world sees women, girls, and people of color the way we do: equal, powerful, unstoppable.